we're going to do what we can, take a break when we need to, and we're going to get rid of guilt, and we're just going to create the home that we love so that we can fuel the life we love with a place of sanctuary and peace when we're bone tired at the end of a day.
You and I, the future is bright.
We're back in the basement again this morning. This is my take a risk so you have no regret declutter today. I am going after the shelves behind me, and then if I have enough energy, I'm going to condense the suitcases, which was some advice I got from one of you to put the smaller suitcases in the bigger ones. I don't know why I never thought of that, but that's why I'm so thankful for my comment section. I do appreciate all the advice you all give me. I spoke Southern. So we're going to just attack this. Let me show you. Top to bottom. I know that is going to go in my daughter's room, the humidifier. I don't even know what's in this. I know my husband's got cords and different office things here, electronics, and I've just got to get them all together in one place. I think that's some kind of a tool with a laptop under it. So this stuff's got to get all in one place so he can go through it. And I'm going to go through this shelf as well. This won't distract me. These are his notebooks that he's going to go through. So, and then if I can get to it, that is the shelf with the suitcases on it. I have a whole lot of stuff here in this basement right now. It's super discouraging because our Goodwill has shut off donations until August 14th, which really is just this weekend. So if I can just hold out. The problem is my husband is taking my son to college, which is great, but I will be on my own, so I might be able to get a good load over there, but there'll be a limit to how many boxes of heavy books. I have degenerative disc disease in my back, so hit the like button if you're like me and you have a bad back and you got to be careful. So we're gonna do what we can, take a break when we need to, and we're going to get rid of guilt, and we're just going to create the home that we love so that we can fuel the life we love with a place of sanctuary and peace when we're bone tired at the end of a day. Okay, let's get going. Husband's notes, these can go with his notebooks. And this. Oh, there's some stuff in here. Oh, some of this stuff's important. Papers. Yeah, this paper's the one I bought in my house. Oh my goodness. Homeschool papers, taxes. So this was supposed to be for our humidifier, and I found, as you saw, a bunch of paperwork in there. So I also need to see if this can possibly be cleaned. Otherwise, I'm actually thinking it's too dirty, and I'll probably end up getting rid of it. So for now, I am going to put it with my donations. I also found a trash bag, so that's always super important whenever I'm decluttering. All right, let's continue. So I'm seeing some wires right away. There's also wires on the bottom one here. So I'm going to take all the wires and put them in there. I don't normally keep packaging for electronics, but I noticed that this actually goes to my husband's work computer, and sometimes what will happen is they will upgrade him and he'll have to send in his laptop since he doesn't go into the office. So this I do have to keep. This is my daughter's. This is going to go with her stuff, and then this stuff needs to come upstairs so I can hang it on the wall. I don't even know. What number my printer is. I have to see if that's the right number. These are vases, so I would like to keep enough for like Valentine's Day. I have vases upstairs, so I don't feel like I even need these, but I know my husband, yeah, I guess I have to keep them because my husband gets the girls Valentine flowers. So that goes in with the wires. Oh, that's my dad. Gotta keep that. Should keep this with photos. I don't know what this is. This is a Halloween costume for a pet. I could use this for a cat, maybe. I don't know. This goes with my dad's word processor. All right, which I think I need to get rid of. This I think is trash. These will go back in here for now. I gotta figure out where these are going to go so that we know where they are whenever Valentine's Day comes. But I'm gonna put them aside for now. Now I need to figure out what this is. Oh, something I thought I got rid of. These are bags I use for shopping. I thought I got rid of them. So these need to go in my car so that when I go to the grocery store, I have bags. You see, they stopped letting us use them in 2020 because they didn't want us passing our germs around, understandably. These are Halloween bags, so these can be donated. I'm gonna go ahead and put these on the stairs so that when I go upstairs, I could just grab it. Ooh, my mother-in-law made this. I gotta think about if there's something I could use it for. This can get thrown out and this can go with my empty boxes. All right, so here we have a lobster pot. We literally never cook our own lobsters. We let the grocery store do that. So that's gonna get donated. This we keep. Knowing we would be doing this today, I talked to my husband about what was down here, the things I knew about. And we agreed to get rid of the food slice or the meat slicer because we hardly ever use it. All right, this I think goes to the fried egg. All right, this I should have put up here. See, I get distracted by the second shelf and I'm not done with the first shelf yet. You all know that Leo is my crazy cat. Woozy is our calm cat. He likes to be nearby. But he doesn't make any big fusses and he doesn't cause trouble. He just kind of letting me know he's here. More wires. These are old games. I don't think we can play anymore. But I'm gonna stick them in something to show my son who I'm going to see tonight. Make sure he doesn't want to keep any of this stuff. Some stuff I know. Anybody remember Jars of Clay? Wow, that's a blast from the past. Windows 98, I don't think we'll be using that anytime soon. Does anyone need a cord for literally anything? I'm telling you, maybe I'll save it for a white elephant swap. Those swaps where you're supposed to give them something stupid. I'll give them all of these wires. These are like so damaged. Here's another, can you see that? There's another blast from the past. Vivitar. This stuff kind of has to stay here right now. So I'm going to put lightweight stuff in front of it that's easy to move. So when my husband and I do talk about it, we can kind of figure it out together. This I know is stuff we're keeping, but we're going to bring it up top. This went to our old rotisserie. We don't even have it anymore. I'm sweating already. It's so humid out. Do you remember when rotisserie chickens and rotisseries were a big deal? We had gotten one and my kids were young and that thing was so hot on the outside that I had to get rid of it because I was afraid they're going to burn themselves. It was awful. Fondue pot. We'll keep this. The girls enjoy fondue once in a while. I do need to get these boxed up, I realize, because they're all open. So know that I understand that. Yoga mat. Figure out whose that is. It should go in their bedroom, not in my basement. This is an animal trap in case a squirrel gets stuck in my basement. I can trap him and put him back outside. It's for our Christmas tree. I'm going to put it with Christmas stuff. These things actually might get moved into my storage unit. That's what I call it. I think that would be a better idea. I've created these 2 empty shelves. So what I've decided to do is to put all the electronics, the wires and such on there. Since my husband's books are in this area anyway, it makes sense. And then we can take them off the shelf and he can go through them. This is the area of the workshop. This is where the books used to be, and there was this box here that had electronics in it, some of it. So I'm going to take that electronic stuff, put it on this shelf. And then this was the game shelf with food storage that I did previously. And I know this and this are electronics down on the bottom, so that's coming over as well. I just realized I should put the overflow in here. But we definitely have overflow. These are going to go up here once I take those off. Alright, so yeah, I'll bring these laptops out after I move the kitchen stuff. Alright, these are in a box, so I'll put them back in the box, but I can't lift the box. I know, not ideal, but it's where we are today. One of the things I wanted to share is that I actually can't just go out and get all of the Rubbermaids that I would need to do the whole basement. Oops. It's going to have to be a bit by bit thing. Okay. So here we are. Look at that. So much better. And empty shelves, like I could actually move that and create an empty shelf. Let's do that because it makes me feel more accomplished. There. Even better because we've got this empty shelf. There we go. Now time to tackle this, which could end up filling up this. I'm going to put my vases out in my storage area as well. I'm probably going to want to take the Kindles out. This is my father-in-law's, so we'll keep that. These are Spanish, oh goodness, foreign language cards. Put that with notebooks for him to go through. I know he'll want to keep his dad's hat. This can go. That's gross. It's an old camcorder. It is also going. We already talked about it. I think I need to move this. There's always a fear that I'm creating clutter. Taking this to the Antique Roadshow. Goodness. Let it be said that in the box behind me is 4 laptops. Now we're going to count. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. That's not counting the ones that we actually use. These are more cords, but I have a feeling they should be kept together because I see a router in here. So I'm just going to set them on along with this. And this. And this. Oh my goodness. So what did I do? I'm not sure. No. What I did was I emptied that shelf in the corner now. And what I did was I made everything more accessible so that we can put it on the calendar to take care of it. Now I'm going to take a break, but I want to show you what having Goodwill closed for donations has caused. And some of it's me. So from today and some books down there from before. Goodwill, 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 That, okay, Goodwill. That my husband used to go through. Goodwill. Goodwill. Then I need to consolidate all these boxes yet again. And then those are the games we're getting rid of. So that over there is Goodwill. My original plan was I was just going to Goodwill once a week myself, but we're going to have to up the ante and we're going to have to take a Saturday and just, my husband and I will have to do it together and just pile the van chocked full, because I'm going to show you more that I have upstairs that needs to go to Goodwill. And then I'm going to have to move these all out of the way so I can even get to the suitcases. Here you can see all of these boxes. They were in my car ready to go to Goodwill, and we had to take them back out because we had to do things like grocery shop, and we couldn't have all those books in there with Goodwill closed. All right, it feels super good to have that done, and now I think I'll even get rid of that shelf. Now I'm going to just quickly consolidate these suitcases right here. I wanted to let you know that you're not going to want to miss my video that's coming out Monday, August 16th. I'm going to be doing a collab with Michelle from My Everyday Wife Life. I know a lot of you already watch her channel, and so you can tell everybody what you think of Michelle down in the comments below, so they'll be encouraged to go on over to her channel. I'll link it in my description box below now even. Michelle and I are going to be cleaning, decluttering, and organizing, and I really need to get my house ready for fall, so I can't wait for this one. I'm also going to be sharing all the tips that I got from all of you in my last cleaning video about what you do to motivate yourself when you're tempted to procrastinate a task. So I'm going to be sharing those in that video as well. If you're not subscribed, you might want to consider subscribing and click that notification bell also that's beside the subscribe word, and then YouTube will let you know whenever I upload a new video and you won't miss it. That gave me another empty shelf. This one has 2 in it, this one's 4, and then that's a single where the cat likes to sleep. I have had it in my craw to go and tidy up my shelf that has all my cleaning supplies, so that's what I'm going to do right now. I am going to just get rid of those because they just wear on my cupboards. But all of this stuff, I just need to organize it. And I'm not even going to worry about what is right there today. Something I really want to do is I want the things that are used all the time to be more at eye level. It just feels like most of what I use is actually on this shelf right now, and I'd really prefer it to be right here. This is empty. It just has some lids. Okay, that's trash.
The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. Calm your soul.
You know, no matter what you're doing in your home, it's always decluttering time, because you're always going to find something where you're like, I could get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this. Ooh, I need these. These are green scrubbies. I'm out of these upstairs. See, sometimes you forget what you have.
It's over now, so don't despair. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. Fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go
All right, this is so much better. Love that. That was quick. I don't think I would still be decluttering my basement without all of you, so I want to give you a big thank you and remind you that I love you and God loves you, and I can't wait to see you next time.